and earthquake. Jai Hind cadets, today we are going to study this topic, volcano and earthquake. This is caused because of the sudden forces. Now question will arise, what is volcano? Volcano is a vent or opening in the earth crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. Here this is crust part. Crust means upper layer of the earth, and just below crust mantle part is there, which is in the form of liquid. From here magma is coming outside on the surface of the earth. This narrow part is called as the vent in the earth crust through which molten materials erupts, and they are erupting suddenly. So there are many volcanoes found all around the globe. From this volcano, gases and ash comes out on the surface, and beside this magma which is coming outside on the surface in the form of lava, they used to become solid after cooling. This is a volcanic mountains formed due to magma which is coming outside on the surface of the earth. Now types of volcano. There are three types of volcano: active volcano, dormant volcano and extinct volcano. First we will see active volcano. These volcanoes constantly eject volcanic lava, gases, ashes and fragmented materials. It is estimated that there are more than 500 active volcanoes in the world. Etna and Stromboli of the Mediterranean Sea. Etna and Stromboli of the Mediterranean Sea are the most significant example of this category. Stromboli is known as the lighthouse of the Mediterranean Sea. Other volcanoes of this category are Cotopaxi of Ecuador. It is known for world's highest active volcano. Mount Elbrus of Antarctica, the only active volcano of the continent, and the active volcano in the barren island of Andaman and Nicobar Island, which is in India. Second one is dormant volcano. These volcanoes become quiet after their eruption for some time, and there are no indication for future eruption, but suddenly they erupt very violently and cause enormous damage to human health and wealth. Important example of this category are Vesuvius in Italy, Fujiyama in Japan, Krakatoa in Indonesia, and dormant volcanoes in the Norkandam Island. Now it is believed to be active after tsunami of December 2004 of Andaman Nicobar Island, which is in India. Third one is extinct volcano. It is also called as the dead volcano. These volcanoes which have not erupted since thousands of years, and there is no indication of future eruption as well. Some examples of dead or extinct volcano are Mount Kenya and Kilimanjaro. In eastern part of Africa, Mount Kenya and Kilimanjaro. Chimbo Roja in Ecuador, Popa in Myanmar, Demban and Koh Sultan in Iran, and Aconcagua in Andes Mountain are few of the examples of dead volcanoes. Now in the world map, we can see very clearly that whole world is divided into different plates, and these are the plates margin. This black line, broken black lines are the plate margins which showing the plates. India is here, Indo-Australian plate. This is Australia and this is India. Indo-Australian plate. This is Asia part and this side is Europe. So together it is called as Eurasian plate. Pacific Ocean is here. Pacific Ocean. This is Asia Pacific. Asia Pacific. This is North America continent, South America continent. So here again this is another plate. African plate is again separate plate. Antarctic plate. So there are 7 major plates and numerous of minor plates. Minor plates example Cocos plates, Nazca plates. These are small plates. So active volcanoes are found within these plates. Within these plates, near the plate's margin, because continuously they are colliding with each other, and when gap is formed, then molten material comes out on the surface of the earth. This is volcano. Very important feature we have to see, ring of fire. This is the ring of fire. If we start from Australia, Asia part, this side is North America and southern part South America. In between, if you look very carefully, then it will look in the shape of circular area, which we called as the ring, and many active volcanoes are there. That is why it is called as the ring of fire. Now next sudden movement is earthquake. Earthquake. The lithospheric plates moves. Lithospheric plates moves. The surface of the earth vibrates. Because of the movement, earth vibrates. The vibrations can travel all around the earth. These vibrations are called earthquakes. With the figure, it is very clear that two landmass is moving in the opposite direction, and when these two mass will move in the opposite direction, then because of these movements, vibration or the plate movements will take place. Here also, when two landmass, water bodies just below one plate and landmass just this portion, when they will converge, again movement will be taking place. Here it is forming transform boundary, here it is forming convergent boundary. Because of the convergent, divergent and transform boundary, plates are moving, and because of the movement of plates, earthquake is caused. Earthquake, very important term, focus. What is focus? The place in the earth crust where the movement starts is called focus. With this figure, it is very much clear that this is the point of starting of earthquake, which we called as focus. Focus beneath the earth surface. It is very much clear, this portion. This is the surface of the earth. Just below this surface of the earth, anywhere in the crust part, but inside the earth. This is the focus, originating place of the earthquake. Earthquake starts from here. Now, what is epicenter? The place on the surface of the place on the surface above the focus is called the epicenter. Here is focus, and just perpendicular to it on the surface of the earth. This is earth's surface. Just above on the surface of the earth. This here is focus. Focus is here, epicenter is here. and near the epicenter these vibration used to move out. This vibration is moving outward. Vibration travels outward from the epicenter as waves. Here in this figure it is very much clear. This is the surface of the earth. Here is focus, epicenter, just perpendicular to focus, epicenter, and seismic waves are moving on the surface of the earth. Here is again focus or hypocenter, it is called hypocenter, epicenter, and vibration will move from here again on the surface of the earth, and it will affect the property. From this figure also it is clear earthquake can come anywhere in any part of the world. And because of this earthquake, this greatest damage is usually caused due to the epicenter, and the strength of the earthquake decreases away from the center. Greatest damage due to earthquake, and where it is taking place? Near the closest to the epicenter. Now earthquake waves. Again, there are three types of earthquake waves: P, S and L waves. P waves means primary waves. It is also called as longitudinal waves. P waves, primary waves or longitudinal waves. S waves means secondary waves or transverse waves. L waves means long period waves or surface waves. So these are the three types of waves, earthquake waves. First, primary waves. These are simply known as P waves. These are longitudinal waves analogous to the sound waves. These waves have the maximum velocity among the three types of seismic waves. These waves can pass through solid as well as liquid medium, though their velocity gets slowed down in the liquid medium. Second one is secondary waves. These are also called as S waves. These are transversal waves analogous to the light waves. The velocity of these waves is about 40% more than the velocity of the P waves. These waves can travel only through the solid medium and disappear in the liquid medium. Since these waves do not pass through the core, this is the core of the earth, they give an idea about the core being in the liquid state. Third one is L waves. These waves originate when P waves hit the surface. These waves affect only the surface of the earth. These are the most destructive and cover the longest distance among the three types of waves. Though these waves reach a place with considerable delay as their velocity is very less, they are the most destructive one. P waves or surface waves are the most destructive. Because of this wave, there is loss of life and property is taking place. Now coming to the prediction part. Earthquake cannot be predicted. The impact can certainly be minimized if you are prepared beforehand. Prediction methods adopted locally by people studying animal behavior. Fish in the ponds get agitated. Snakes come out to the surface. These methods are adopted by local people. Now this is a case study related with earthquake which has hit the Bhuj. Earthquake hits Bhuj. Where is Bhuj? India, in Gujarat state. This is Bhuj. A massive earthquake measuring 6.9 on Richter scale hit Bhuj town on 26 January 2001. School was affected. Bhuj relief effort blighted. Destruction of Bhuj. Phone lines, water pipelines and power stations transmission lines were knocked out. Fire in the city. Emergency declared in quake zone. The president declares a state of emergency. So school was affected. At least 971 students and 31 teachers are feared to have lost their lives following the collapse of school building. Seismograph. An earthquake is measured with a machine called a seismograph. Richter scale. The magnitude of the earthquake is measured on the Richter scale. Magnitude of earthquake. An earthquake of 2 or less can be felt only a little, not felt by people. An earthquake over 5 can cause damage from things falling. A 6 or higher magnitude is considered very strong earthquake. 7 is classified as a major earthquake, and 8 and above, total destruction of building, bridges and roads caused. Earthquake preparedness. Shelter during an earthquake. Safe spot to be selected first. If you are inside home, under a kitchen counter, table or desk, against an inside corner or wall. Stay away from fireplaces, areas around chimneys, windows that shattered, including mirrors and picture frames. Be prepared. Spread awareness among your friends and family members and face any disaster confidently. So this was all about the earthquake